Recording in progress.
How goes it all? Welcome back to Patterson L Properties. Hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional evening. All right, let's get into it. There's been actually a labor shortage, for past year and a half now. The United States of America, supply chain shortages happening. It just doesn't surprise me that new homes that are actually having their new homeowners that are actually having their homes built from the ground up are in short supply right now, even with even older homes being in short supply all at the same time. Came across an article today that stated construction companies are struggling to keep up with orders for new homes. Shortages of key construction company supplies, as well as the national labor shortage, have thrown a wrench in plans to address the housing crisis by building new homes. In August of 2021, the queue of unbuilt homes that had been cleared for construction hit an all-time high, according to a report that was released by the United States Census Bureau and the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development. The record is based on seasonally adjusted data. Now, this is very interesting, family, because where I'm from, the DMV area, the only time I saw construction come to a complete halt was during the beginning of the pandemic, mid-2020. But by the end of 2020, I saw new construction communities being built up wherever, especially the county I'm from, Prince William County, Virginia, wherever there's a lot of land, Prince William County and Fairfax. Well, heck, I think at this point, most of Virginia, if there's a lot of land, they're going to put a house on it. So, and then of course, a little shopping center next to it. As my friend Adrian Gonzalez calls Woodbridge, he calls it a parking lot. But anyways, the article also stated that over the past year, the demand for homes has outpaced the speed at which companies can pump out new ones, contributing to a housing market that has created bidding wars over lackluster homes, even one that was described as a house from hell. Several major home building companies have warned that they will not be able to complete as many projects this year as they had planned. Obviously, this year meaning last year, 2021. Home building giant Leonard warned that supply chain snags were preventing the company from meeting its goal. Home building company D.R. Horton also said it was struggling to combat shortages all around the United States of America. So, and at the end of the day, family, if you're just going to keep it honest, if you do not have the proper supplies, proper personnel, then for the most part, you will not be able to complete the job of being able to build a home, period. There's just really no other way to slice it and dice it. The article ended on this note stating that both companies pointed to constrained supplies of key goods like lumber, vinyl sliding, flooring, windows, products that have been that usually help in a gulp of shipping. They're basically being held up in a bunch of shipping containers and whatnot at crucial U.S. ports. I mean, heck, I was at the grocery store today and I noticed that they were still out of darn near everything. So it's a crazy time right now. It really is for all industries that deal with supplies. So hence all industries. Experts have warned that supply constraints will continue throughout the year 2022, as we are seeing now. Last week, UPS President Scott Price said that the company does not see an end in sight to the disruptions in the global transportation system. Earlier this year, mortgage giant Freddie Mac reported that the United States is facing a shortage of nearly, and I quote, 4 million homes due to the red hot housing market paired with the decline in the construction of entry-level homes over the past 40 years. So for those of you thinking that there's going to be this housing shortage is going to end anytime soon at this point, family, you're just dreaming. And I hope that you wake up. I mean, even in the most quote unquote poor areas, detrimental areas, you still can't even find a decent house in regards to as far as at a decent price without even going through a bidding war. I'll give a great example, like a city like Baltimore or a city like Detroit, you should be able to find houses for 10, 15, 20,000 in usually horrific shape, but then you could be able to find a house in 25 to 35 to $40,000 in good shape. Might just need a little paint job, maybe some fixtures, things of that nature. Nowadays, those houses are costing $20,000 to $30,000 above asking price. And if you find anything below $40,000, it probably needs a complete new gut job, fix and flip the whole nine. So the days that we're living in now, it's definitely different. And, but you still got people making moves. But when it comes to actual Regular home buyers, competition is very fierce, and all I can say is be as diligent as possible. And if you're working with a obviously working with a real estate agent, all I can say at this time is be as careful as possible, and don't be as careful as possible. And definitely, if the feeling's right, keep on keeping on, and place a bid in, because even people with the right money and in the savings account, people who are cash buyers are still being declined because somebody else outbids them. So do the great thing for your things family. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember, Patterson Our Properties, we wholesale real estate via tax sales, tax liens, and we do marketing. For potential homeowners who might be in a distressed situation. So see you guys later. As I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live broke like a fool. Take care, family.